And for me,
Let's
I get really
kick it
happy
off.
when I'm the only white person in black spaces because then I'm like,
That was a weird part to just kick off
I
the
know,
show
it
with,
really
but you're
is.
good. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
oh, just, no, I don't want to get yelled at.
No, go ahead, keep talking because I got to fix the camera anyways. That's how Monday's going to be today.
Well, you know me. If Rich don't talk, I will. So, hey, welcome to Rich and the People, you guys. Tribe of the Tribalists, where y'all at. We love you guys. Man, excuse my voice. You know, I've been gone for a while, and this week I'm back 3 days, back to my 3 days a week, so that's a blessing. But you guys, the weekend was off the chain. I got to body slam a couple of guys, clothesline them, choke them out. My squad, we lost, but we handled business in the process. We got 5 more bookies from that, Rich.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
5 more.
I had a weekend of just laying around going, ow, my side of my face.
I'm sorry, but I know what you're dealing with. Remember, I still got that crack.
Man,
that crack thing in there.
When you get it pulled, bro, like it is.
I've had it done before, though.
Yeah. I underestimated it. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna go. I'll get my tooth pulled. It won't be hurting anymore. The crack will be all taken care of. 3 days later, I'm like, man, it feels like somebody just clocked me in my jaw. Like,
But you know the main thing Rich loved about it is they did take care of his crack the whole time.
we tried to. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Sorry about the rough start there. You know, hey, it's Rich and the People. If we didn't have something go kind of haywire every once in a while, we never would. Joining me, of course, to my right, my co-host with the mostest, Ontario Hill. What's up, man?
Untasco.
Umbrero, Undercarriage.
Ozempic.
Still no music happening in the morning. I don't know what happened to our theme song, man. What's up, Tammy? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Woodall on Facebook? He says, awesome, it's alive. Good morning on YouTube. David Murphy says, I'm here, people, don't worry. Little Doggy says, Ontario, look onto that, gentleman. Little Doggy said you should run some spicy red into it. It'll heal faster. Talking about the seasoned salt.
Wait. We getting started already? Mike's smoked salt seasoning. Is your woman mad about the meat that you've been putting in her mouth? Are your kids upset because they said no matter how many times they come around, Daddy's meat is always nasty? Because he's not using Mike's smoked salt seasoning. Mike's smoked salt seasoning comes in 3 special flavors. Chili lime, my favorite. Spicy, not original. So if you want to give your meat some more of that caliente or je ne sais quoi, you better start making sure your wife's happy with that meat by putting Mike's smoked salt seasoning. Available at Etsy.
You already got our next guest to break already this morning and almost spit her coffee all over the studio desk.
Good morning.
Joining us this morning, Caitlin with Gal in her truck. She's started up a local, business around the area, and her story is really awesome, man. It started up in just a couple of days.
You're horrible.
Why?
We got a guest here. You have got to get an applause button.
I have an applause button.
Woo!
Applause button. We've got a heartbeat button.
Okay, you know what? Because you're acting up, hit the button. You know what I'm talking about. You're acting like you're full of. Hit it.
Oh, I thought you meant because she was making my heart beat. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. You know what button I'm talking about. Don't play. Hit it, Rich. Come on, man.
How you doing this morning, Caitlin? Thank you so much for joining our craziness. Are you regretting your decision yet?
Hell no, I'm really excited to
Hey,
be here.
Caitlin, that's not the button either. He knows what I'm talking about.
What button? The applause button?
No, I said you're full of BS this morning.
Oh, okay. See, I've got too many buttons
Yeah,
now.
all right.
Okay,
Yeah. He's full of it this morning. Yeah, okay. There we go.
That's bullshit.
I think
bullshit.
Right. I think you're full of it this morning. Jeez. I wanted to be up at that wrestling event with you, man. I did, but I couldn't, man. This has really just affected everything. This tooth, like I can't even look my normal self because it hurts to put in my.
Well, I'll be honest. We did miss you. The guys we talked about, we did miss you.
Yeah, man. I missed y'all too.
Gabriel and Peter were there.
Oh, okay.
So it was a pretty good job. They put me way over as the powerhouse I was. Oh God, it was. Bro, that was my first official match.
Yeah.
The other one was a beat down in the alley, so that didn't count.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I enjoyed it. But I've been training for this for a while.
Right.
And they say you get that bug.
Yeah. I
got bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
bro, I'm going back in.
You're going in, yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep. He's had a taste of the ring action
At
now.
52 years old. I'm going back.
Get it, man. Get it. Absolutely. Well, let's get into some news you can use here. Let's see. Son of the slain Ayatollah named Iran's new supreme leader. Iran has a new supreme leader, Muttaba Khamenei, or somehow you pronounce it, second son of Ayatollah, who was killed in the U.S.-Israeli airstrikes on the first day of the war. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps quickly pledged full allegiance, describing him as the fully qualified jurist, the young thinker, and the most knowledgeable in political and social matters. Says he's believed to have deep ties to senior IRGC figures, which matters enormously in Iran's political system, where the Guard wield vast military, economic, and political influence. President Trump, who previously called him a lightweight and demanded a role in choosing Iran's next leader, said the new supreme leader is not going to last long without U.S. approval. So, again.
Pretty ballsy for a guy who's pooped himself on TV multiple times.
What was that? She's
Okay,
like,
wait.
Nope, I'm not. Yeah.
How the guy with bad fake hair gonna talk about somebody else's country being bad and kind of messed up?
I mean,
Okay, since he said it first, I was going to say that's a pretty big statement coming from a guy who's crapped himself on live TV multiple times.
okay. All right. Fair enough. Good morning, dear Gigger. How you doing? Let's see. Woodall says, great name for a truck. Yeah, a gallon or truck. Absolutely.
Are you having a problem? Are you having a problem with your poop? Are you a person in high standard? Are you a person who is on TV continuously? You need Depends. That's right. Depends work for you all day, every day. Depends come in small, medium, and large. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. So if you want to be in charge or be the chief of staff and still be able to drop it when you want to drop it like it's hot, get Depends. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna get a deal on it today. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, man, you're on the run with the commercials today, man.
Well, because okay, you know what it is?
What's up?
I've been gone so long now I can't connect to your Wi-Fi, so I gotta do something because I can't put my news stories.
Oh no! All right, we'll try
that break.
I was gonna say we'll try and get you connected here during break. Let's go into some other news. OpenAI's robotics division head has resigned over a government deal with no guardrails. The head of OpenAI's robotics division says she's resigning from the company. In a post Saturday, Caitlin Kalinowski criticized OpenAI's recent deal with the Pentagon. She wrote on social media that the company should have spent more time deliberating the provisions, noting AI has an important role in national security. But surveillance of Americans without judicial oversight and lethal autonomy without human authorization are lines that deserved more deliberation than they got. She called her resignation a matter of principle. Anthropic is now deemed a supply chain threat because that company refused to let the Pentagon use its model without certain guardrails to protect the public and the law. OpenAI swooped in once that happened. So,
okay, well, here's the thing. I get where she's coming from. So basically, I'm gonna put it in layman's terms.
right.
For everybody watching this, to understand what Rich just said, what she's upset about is them being able to use your stuff without you giving consent. That's basically what you said in the big ball.
I mean, yeah,
That's why
essentially.
she left. And I'm be honest, I feel her because this AI thing is getting out of control.
Right.
When I saw the story of the young man who was like, okay, he was talking about him and his guys were talking, and I will go to this. I don't know if you saw it.
No, go for it.
They were inner city youth. They were talking about how they were going to mess up anybody from another country that comes over. AI was used and taking it to say that they were going against ICE. That's not what the young man said. The two videos are out.
Oh, okay.
Somebody without his permission took his video and made a political statement. Well, of course, Mrs. Christy Nome is not there any longer. But that's how it came through. So I'm just saying this AI thing is such a nuisance.
Right.
I don't mind us using our clips and stuff, helping with that. But
Right.
I'm trying to be careful because I do not want my image. I just think you really could be sitting in your home and somebody come out here talking with your voice, using your face, and everybody's at your door like, what did you do this for? It's like, that was not me.
Right. That wasn't me. That was AI, yeah.
And surely you guys have heard what's happened to the young girls already. Men have come out and made pornographic material.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not just that. I've had a friend who I trust, but he took one of our pictures and he brought it to life with AI, and it scared me so bad.
Yeah.
Because we weren't taking video. It was a still picture.
Right.
And he turned it to life, and I'm like, on one hand, I can't control what anyone does with my images, but at the same token, to be in a position to be so violated and never know is terrifying.
Yes.
They're faking your voice, mimicking your image for your own gratifications. the AI thing has such potential to be so amazing from the medical research side,
Right.
but it is so dangerous otherwise.
Yeah.
And toxic. Not just emotionally toxic, but physically toxic to the environment.
I can see that. Absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
I was told too, you have to start watching spam calls. I was told that those spam calls you answer, nobody's on the other line, they hang up.
Yeah, yeah.
They're recording at the time because you're going to say hello. It's
Right,
It's
right.
automatic, instinct, human instinct and behavior to say hello.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that and I've always heard they're using those to try and basically determine like when you're around to answer your phone or something, so they know when to call back.
That's crazy. It's crazy work.
It is, man. It is. Let's see here. What's going on? Let's take a look real quick. Eric says, good morning from Midlothian, Virginia.
Eric from Midlothian, Virginia. Much love, bro.
Little Doggy says, have you seen the movie The Girls, All the Gifts? Well, this movie is about Trump, and he's got all the bombs, so he gets to choose. I'm not sure what yeah.
You know how Little Doggy is? Matter of fact, Little Doggy is actually Donald Trump in hiding.
It could be, man. He could be.
No, 'cause he had so many of those AI
got the
things.
shirt. Yeah, the AI videos.
So when I first met Little Doggy, I thought Donald Trump was going to walk through the door.
Some New Zealand teens are in hot water after leaving a backpack near a donation area of a thrift store.
Oh.
Now, why the big deal of? I mean, hey, they just left the backpack, man. It didn't happen to make it into the donation hole. Well, a volunteer at the store noticed a skunky aroma before opening the bag and finding plastic bags of marijuana amounting to 1.5 ounces and $2,200 in cash. Police were called and waited until the nervous teens, a boy and a girl, returned. Police searched their car and found an air pistol, a police scanner, and more cash. Because they are underage, authorities aren't spilling any details about the case, but still, yeah, probably don't go donate your bag of marijuana.
Who calls the cops though?
Uh,
Oh my goodness, this donation is just an empty bag. Darn, it disappeared again.
Right, I don't know what happened to it.
You want me to go in?
Go for it, man.
Mind your damn business. You inside the store. There's big ass signs that says if you're a teenager, do not bring your backpack in the store. Mind your old dusty funky ass business. Stay behind the desk. You work in a Goodwill. There's a certain smell in the Goodwill. So stay your dusty butt in the Goodwill with that smell. Matter of fact, that smell is worse than the smell that was coming out of that bag. That's what you're complaining for. And then to call the damn cops. Really?
Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta.
Well, excuse me, there's a guy down the street smoking a little bit of meth. We're going to call a cop on these kids that got weed in their bag, minding their business.
All right.
Shut the hell up. Oh, my God. Maybe if they'd have bought the bag in the store that smelled better. I'd have bought an item.
Maybe they should have just gone in the back and picked up a box of donated chocolate candy bars or something and put them out. Like, guarantee this is going to be a seller right now.
Always go with the treats.
Right, always. Just,
Like
hey.
Girl Scouts who set up in front of dispensaries, the Boy Scouts with their popcorn in front of dispensaries.
We had read a story about that the other day that some Girl Scouts actually did set up right outside the exit of a dispensary. And
It's
it was,
genius.
yeah, dude, I was like, this is brilliant marketing.
You know what's wrong? See, that's why they can't make that. That's why they got them damn prices so damn high they can't make their money. Oh, we're gonna be morally right. There's no we should ever go. Damn it, dispensary is legalized marijuana. So take your ass out there, put your little hungry food cart, whatever it is out there, and feed the masses.
Right.
Because you will get paid.
You will, and it's absolutely hysterical. The Girl Scout thing and getting them out there to do the things. What else had I seen out there? A grilled cheese cart once was out there.
Oh yeah,
Wow, okay.
Out in front of the one in Sherwood.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Okay,
So
can we
they want
keep
grilled
it
cheese.
real? I'm gonna say it because y'all can't say it. Look, any vendor out there, if you want to get paid, go to the dispensary. Make sure. You got a cheeseburger, a fish, or a chicken truck. You are going to get paid. I'm telling you, man.
There you go.
There's nothing better than a greasy cheeseburger.
Starting off your marketing secrets here with Rich and the People. There you go.
We got to help each other grow, right?
Absolutely.
High five, girl.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And hey, after you got done getting high and you're, stuck in the couch on your indica, you need some help moving something, hit up a gal in her truck. So there you go.
Ow. Oh.
I'll help you get off that couch.
There you go. Good morning, Matthew Orton. What's up? He says AI is a double-edged sword, taking away creativity and such. I agree. Cody Brown also says, good morning, guys. What were you about to say?
And here's the crazy thing about when he said that.
Yeah.
His whole existence. No, Orton, don't hate me. Orton's whole existence can literally be solidified by AI.
Let's do this real quick. We'll be back in just a minute.
The reason I said that, because he's a Bigfoot hunter.
He's a big what?
Bigfoot hunter.
Bigfoot hunter?
Bigfoot hunter.
I know what the news tells me, and the internet is even louder. Love a lady, liberty is criminality, and I'm wrong not to doubt her. Here's what they don't understand. I know it ain't a perfect country, but I'm proud to be on this land. But I always thought it's for you and me. You can light it on fire. Go ahead and burn it to the ground. We'll build it even higher. You're never taking us down. Yeah, I know it's really cool to hate God, guns, and the USA, but all that shit you learned in school, it ain't ever gonna play. Yeah, you can say anything you feel. That's what's known as freedom. Let them spit it out, but here's the deal. Oh, we ain't gotta believe them. You can light it on fire. Go ahead and burn it to the ground. We'll build it even higher. You're never taking us down. Now see, you may not be down, but we learned and you should too. Just because your neighbor's a clown, the business don't belong to you. Just because we can't all be friends, don't mean we gotta be enemies. It doesn't mean you have to pretend that you even agree with me. And while you may think it's a trend, just remember, don't tread on me. You can light it on fire. Go ahead and burn it to the ground. We'll build it even higher. You're never taking us down.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you again for joining us, everybody, on this beautiful Monday morning.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Hang on, I'm trying to get the camera.
Why
on
you,
us.
man,
There
you
we go.
still do this all the time. I hate doing this. I had to do this with you and Patrick. I always
What?
got to be the guy that come in and spit the damn truth. It is not a beautiful morning.
It is, dude.
It is raining. Are you serious? Look
Hey,
outside.
we could have 12 inches of ice on the ground and it'd be 20 degrees and us freezing in the studio again. Would you like that?
We could have a sky full of sun and it'd be 85 degrees and we're burning up. Which
Hey,
one you want?
I will take
Okay.
that
With
over.
tornado season upon us, do we really want it that hot right now? It's only March, y'all.
Right.
It is way too hot for this.
They were talking. We were
Okay,
supposed to get
I
some-
liked you, and now you trying to play the person in the middle. Don't do that.
No. I'm not playing the person in the middle. I'm playing
That's
the person with the foresight. We don't have FEMA. We don't have emergency services, and tornado
Yeah.
season is coming.
Right.
You're
We
right.
just had a scare with it the other day.
Huh?
but I
Oh,
said, yeah.
Big
yeah.
scare of it. I'm a a desert rat. I'm from Arizona, and so this is not my cup of
Okay,
tea.
see?
I know this
Okay,
is not the sign.
here's the crazy thing. You're there. We're Michigan. We're Illinois, Iowa guys. We're Detroit. We're Michigan, Illinois, Iowa guys.
Yeah.
You're used
So
to
we're used
crap
to-
weather.
Yes, we're just the opposite. So we can just, hey, I want to tell y'all something. I'm very proud of Rich today. Rich has found a new way to go on a diet without going on a diet. I'll tell you how.
Ozempic?
No, he's not that fortunate or that rich. But here's the thing: when you go on a diet, you usually try to drink things or eat things that say diet on them. Rich has beat the odds. Rich is not going to diet soda. Instead, Rich has went to a cup of battery acid instead of a big ass jug of 15-liter bottle. So Rich is on a diet, y'all. We're going to support him. Although this is an XXXXXXXXXXL bottle of battery acid, we're still going to support him.
Hey, you know, I did drink some water over the weekend.
A little bit is better than nothing,
little
I
bit.
guess.
I had to have a couple of glasses. I was like, I'm out of Mountain Dew, you know. The sugar is hurting the tooth a little bit.
Well, that's one reason to go to diet soda, is at least to avoid the pain, right?
I'm sorry, y'all. I usually don't break that early. But when he lied and said he drank water,
I did, man. I had to.
I know you
Took a while taking my medicine, my pain pills.
Yeah, he did drink water.
Good. You should always follow it with water.
Right.
No, it's a lie. It was Mountain Dew that was watered down from extra ice. So he drunk water, Mountain Dew water.
It was 85% water, damn it.
At least there was some water.
Right. Come on now.
I told you I know him. I know him.
Man, we had an email come in over the weekend, and I read it, and I was like, you know, it was somebody that was looking for some, just kind of looking for some opinions and things, and little doggy says, I'll say it again, Patrick Beam is a genius, and this time I mean it. Talking about the song that we were playing there a minute ago, a lot of the songs that we play are AI songs that Patrick himself created. So. But yeah, this person had emailed in and wanted kind of our opinion, so we'll open it up to the audience, but I'll read you what they said. They said, hey, Rich and the people, I need some outside opinions because this just came up in my relationship, and I don't know if I should be excited or worried. So I've been dating my girlfriend for about 2 years, and things have been great, no major problems. We get along, the relationship is solid. But the other night, she randomly brought something up that completely caught me off guard.
I can feel it.
She told me she's always been curious about a threesome and asked if I'd ever be open to it. Says, now here's the thing, I never asked for that, I never hinted at it, and honestly, I didn't even know how to respond because it came out of nowhere. Part of me is thinking, okay, this is every guy's fantasy, right? No. But another part of me is wondering if this is actually a bad sign for the relationship. Like, is this the start of us opening the door to something fun and adventurous? Or is this the kind of thing that ends up creating jealousy and destroying what we already have? So, figured I'd reach out to y'all and ask the listeners, if your partner was the one who suggested bringing someone else into the bedroom, is that a gateway to a whole new world or the first step down a dark path?
So funny that you should have me on the show today. I'm actually in an open marriage, a poly marriage.
Okay.
And so this is kind of right up my alley.
All right.
I'm not an expert. I haven't done as much research as I want to, but in my opinion, this is it can go either way. It can be an absolutely beautiful experience for the couple to have together.
Right.
To find different avenues that they've never experienced before.
Okay.
However, it takes a lot of internal reflection. What's the reason you want it? Is it legitimately because you as the person want to experience this type of connection with multiple partners? Or do you think it's a secret desire of your partner, so you're trying to give them an out and make their dreams come true? What is the underlying motive? And are you going to build up any resentments or issues between it? Is there problems you can see in the future? Is it just going to be for a physical experience? There's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing, again, that people can experience together, but you have to be clear, you have to be communicative. And if y'all's relationship is not a safe place to communicate honestly, clearly, and scarily, it is probably not the safest choice.
Okay.
If it's a one-off thing and you have a third person who's like, yeah, we can do it once, see how things go, not make a big deal of it, try it, come back together, you might learn some really beautiful things, or you might not.
Right.
Either way, it's scary, but what is the right word? Apathy in a relationship just makes it decay. And so if you're not willing to try things,
That was deep. That was
Right.
deep.
that's the biggest decay in every life is apathy.
Right,
We get stuck
right.
on our couches playing our mobile games. We get stuck in the grind of 9 to 5. We get apathetic about life. And that's when we lose the growth.
And you know what makes it so bad?
What's that?
That goes hand in hand with mediocrity.
Yeah.
Because when you deal with that, you rather, honestly, when you said that about sitting at home, like, we have so many people that live in mediocrity. It just became a staple of life.
Right.
And see, you got to have empathy. You got to have all that type of stuff going on, you know. But I would say this: the answer for me is no. I don't need any more stalkers. I am that. Okay, I look. Okay, I didn't want to tell nobody this, but I have been in the laboratory, and I'm I'm upset about it because I told not to tell nobody. But that little blue pill, yeah, that's my gene code. That's my genome code.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I heard that works for women too and makes things really interesting for both parties. So
Oh.
I've
No,
never
no,
tried
I'm
it
not-
personally.
Right.
I'm not talking about taking the pill. I said that pill is my genome code.
There it is. My mistake. Congratulations on that.
Right. Little doggy says there's something wrong with this person if they're asking Rich for relationship advice.
Little doggy is the man. He is right. Wah, 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 wah.
Can't say I disagree. Can't say I disagree.
A bullshit?
It's a bullshit.
A bullshit? A bullshit.
They only say that because this one time somebody asked me out on a date and I had agreed, and then like it came around time for it and I canceled because I would have rather took a nap.
Okay, no.
If
hold
you'd
on.
rather take a nap, listen to that. I can't push that enough. If you are not interested enough in the person, be real with it and move forward. Because if you are not happy being by yourself, why would you want to add anyone to that who does not enhance that?
But what about on the flip side of that, where you're just too happy being by yourself?
Why is that bad?
This is
Why is
true.
that wrong? Because society has told us it's wrong?
I mean, I guess so.
He's
Yeah.
he's tired of touching himself and not getting a sandwich afterwards. That's what it is.
But he has multiple hands to do it. And if you pre-make the sandwich, wrap it in cellophane. You don't
Right.
even have to wash your hands
Absolutely.
afterwards.
See, I like it. See,
Hey,
I'm lazy.
You just got a meal prep.
Don't
before.
keep it on the nightstand in that rag though. Okay. Okay, wait. See, okay. Okay, look. Hey, girl, I love you, but look, you new here. I've been going to school here for a while, and I know Rich's class. Okay, check it out. You just hyped him up. He was like, yeah, you're right. Okay, little doggy, do I need to go down the line? I will.
No. What you still don't see is that I'm just actually as disgusting as Rich, but because I'm a woman, you can't see it.
No, that's not the thing, girl. You gotta understand something. This was going on. He's so happy talking about how don't ask me for advice. Yeah, let me see. Don't ask him for long distance advice. Don't ask him for around the corner advice. Don't ask him for ex advice. Or my favorite, don't ask him for midget little people advice.
So what should we ask him for advice for?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Relationship wise.
Be real. At least be real about it.
Right.
So Rich, who should we not ask for advice? Me.
Me.
Don't
Definitely.
ask
Do the opposite of whatever I tell you to do.
Unless you want to learn how to start your car with some liquid,
Right.
Rich can do that for you.
Right.
Battery acid. He can do that.
Don't get in your truck and go, it says I got 10 miles left. The smoke shop
Let's,
is
let's
11.
not talk about that one.
Surely I can make it.
Okay, well, since you opened up the door, don't ask him anything. During that winter storm, right? I'm going to tell it. During winter storm, Rich got the ultimate FAFO. He got the ultimate clapback. I'm at the store. He's teasing me about going to the Walmart. I get in line. I'm in line like, damn it, I'm in line. There's 30 people here. He's on the phone. Where you doing? So I'm in Walmart. He goes, is it bad in there? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad. He calls me and goes, well, it's not that bad. I mean, I got my Mountain Dew and walked out. I said, wait a minute, you were just here and freaking left and you're making fun of me? He gets home. I get a call. Man, I think you can bring the gas can around the corner. Why? I ran the gas in front of my house.
Literally right there in front of the driveway.
And then, no, that's not even the worst thing. Worst thing, he gets up in the morning, his car is sliding down the neighborhood block.
He finally got me some gas, and I was like, great, now I can park it in my driveway, but it was just one sheet of ice. And so I parked the truck in there and threw on the e-brake, and then next day, like, on my door, nobody ever knocks on my door. What's going on? So I go and open, and they're like, just want to let you know your truck's kind of in the middle of the road, man. Kind of blocking the road here.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh God, I'm never gonna let you live that down.
Never. There you go. So let's go ahead and dive into part of why we're here, which is part of why Caitlin is here, and that is to promote and talk about her new business that she started called A Gal in Her Truck. First off, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Caitlin.
I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about A Gal in Her Truck. Oh, yeah. See, there you go. What are you doing? Are you applauding for the minivan driving by, man?
Oh, for Caitlin, the gas.
Right.
Damn.
You know, I gotta say, it's pretty funny that I wore a red undershirt with a black top. I should have sat in the middle of y'all.
Right.
Like a gradient.
Then
thing
you
going
could have
on.
run all of this fun stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You would have fucked it up bad. All right. Well, I'm Caitlin. I am the sole proprietor of A Gal in Her Truck. Short story is, got tired of working for Uber and DoorDash. Long story is, I was having coffee with my new friend Eleanor, and I was bitching about DoorDash and Uber and how much I freaking hated working for them. And she's like, man, too bad they don't have TaskRabbit, because you can just go on, say I have a truck, and hire people to do whatever.
Right.
And I was like, well, why the hell can't I do something like that? I have access to the library. I can print free stuff. I can do X, Y, and Z. New idea. I'll think about it. And so I thought on it a little bit. But before that, I was looking at starting another business with some friends of mine to sell the jarring stuff, the food I make, the cottage prep, canning potatoes and tomatoes and stuff you can sell like that. So I knew what I needed to do to get started.
Right.
Then I found out it's even easier if you're going to be the only employee. You go down to whatever little city you're in and say what you want to do. And he looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, do you want to do this even though you're not opening a bank account? I'm like, well, I want to be a legit business. He's like, okay. So on February 10th, the next day,
you're good.
I went down and got my sole proprietorship for A Gal in Her Truck and went to the library, printed off stuff to hand out, and started my Facebook pages, and that was that.
And
It
that's
probably
it.
took about 3 days to get all that together. And
Wow.
you don't need much to get started with just a truck and yourself. It's what I have to offer. I have my labor, I have my truck, I can go. I had to get a lot of work done on her, but she's fixed up and roadworthy, and
You're ready to go.
she's ready to rock and roll.
Well, you're talking about your truck. You named your truck Krabby, which immediately raises questions. Why Krabby, and how much personality does this truck actually have?
The name is misleading a little bit. So one night I was outside and I had smoked myself a few bowls of the green fun, and I was staring at my truck and I was just giggling because she just looked angry, kind of hunched over and just ready to pinch someone. And so I was like, that's her name. She's a crab.
She's a
just
crab.
crabby. And I think she has a ghost that lives in the computer, honestly, because it keeps being weird to me. So there's might be a crabby ghost in there, but definitely has some personality. Mostly I just feel really tall driving down the road, and that's kind of fun.
Absolutely. So you were mentioning it earlier, and basically you created the Arkansas version of TaskRabbit with a pickup truck. What's the strangest job request you've gotten so far, or what's like the weirdest one you're hoping someone will ask you to do?
All right, so weirdest wise, I haven't really thought this through, but I can't lie. I'm really hoping someone with like a sex dungeon pulls up. I think it'd be so funny. Just because people who live that lifestyle, you tend to be very open and honest and real, authentic people. And that's what I love. That's part of the reason why I wanted to do my own business, is because I get to choose my clients.
Right.
And I want to be the weird space. I want people who don't necessarily want to hire someone typical. They want someone they know is safe.
Right.
Ish. Or safer.
Gotcha.
And so I hope to get some weird shit like that.
Right.
Let me move your sex dungeon. Let me help you move this weird antique thing your grandma used to move. I personally haven't had that. I got to my favorite experiences. I've only gotten 2 big loads, and both were helping people get to their new houses. One was a new couple who are just starting their life together, and they just have this beautiful little cottage on the river, and I'm so excited for them. They adopted
Right.
a dog, and they're just sweet as pie. And another one,
No
they're-
sex dungeon, though.
no sex dungeon, not yet.
See?
Someday, maybe someday. I'm also hoping to drive like with a truck full of balloons, not in the cab, but I just mean a bunch of balloons where I have to drive like 10 miles down the hour just to embarrass the shit out of someone. That would be pretty cool too.
That'd be cool. Now, you had mentioned kind of in your background that you sent over that you've been a nursing assistant, phlebotomist, cosmetologist, a CrossFit trainer, advocate, of course, mom, now a business owner.
Damn, are you part Jamaican?
I'm not, but I can't lie that sometimes I wish I was born Jamaican.
Look, I bake bread. I bake bread. I clean cars. I sell furniture. I rake the streets. I'm a leaf raker, a cake baker, a money maker. It's like, damn, she got 50 jobs. Well, I'll be honest. I am one to talk, being the man of 50 million ideas.
Right.
I think that's awesome, though. I think that's awesome.
Absolutely.
My husband, he is in the military, and so that has made it very hard to make a career that is sustainable for me, which is
Okay.
how it is when you sign up.
That's what I was going to ask. Why not go back to one of those previous careers? Then?
Partly because I have arthritis in my hand.
Okay.
And so I just can't cut hair. I can't do that fine work. I shake like a leaf. No one wants you coming at them with a needle when you
Right.
shake like a leaf. And I've already done them. I already know how to do them. So it's time to do something different and something where I can create my own schedule. Where if my kids call me because they're sick, I can show up for them. Where if someone's on the side of the road and needs help with changing their tire, which I do provide, by the way, emergency minor roadside services, I can help them.
Right.
I hate being told when I have to work, what I have to do. I hate having a boss. I don't mind a leader,
Right.
but I hate having a boss. And I don't want to give you
Unless
my...
it's a sex dungeon boss.
Well, right, but that's different. They're paying me a fair wage at least. They're paying me fair wage.
But that's why I retired. Like a lot of people say, you're only your 50.
From being a sex dungeon boss?
What you mean, sex dungeon boss?
I don't know. You were the one that
So-
said you retired.
no.
That was the last
Wait.
topic of conversation.
Okay, if you want to go to sex dungeon overlord, but I'm not telling you. What I'm saying is no. I said I retired early. People make fun of me about that, but that's what it was. I used to get up every morning, and I would hate going to work.
Right.
I'm one of those
Right.
guys, though. Okay, I'm one of those guys, though. This, I believe, work is everybody's. It's not feasible. It is. I'm one of the guys, if I look at the schedule, I'm like, oh, dang, Billy's going to be here. Bobby, yeah, great day. But then I look at the schedule next day, it's like, oh, damn, Philip here. Oh, God. that made me retire. And that is why I say that's why I started my business, because I'm able to take care of things at home with my family. I don't have to answer somebody.
Right.
I work a part-time retirement job for 2 days a week. I do that for backup plan. But when you said that about being able to have the stability of being home and doing things, because not to be funny, I don't mind working for someone, but you'll never be paid what you are worth. Because nobody understands that you are a commodity. You're a commodity within yourself. And so when you start to value the commodity ship of yourself, you can't work for other people.
Absolutely.
You can only work for people who understand that commodity.
Yes,
I
yes.
remember I was talking with a friend, and he was telling me about how he was paid like $12.50 for his labor, but the boss would charge over $30 for his labor. That's bullshit.
Right.
As a business owner, that's bullshit. For me, I charge $40 an hour if you want me to physically help you move stuff. And I have people that I know I can call and help me out. If you're like, hey, can you get a team to help me? I have people. And guess what? Every person on my team, that's a plus $15 an hour charge, because every person on my team will make at least $15 an hour. Can I afford that? Can I afford more right now? No.
Right.
But they will make...
That's
they will
awesome,
not make
though.
any more than I do.
Right,
I will make
right.
the same as they do, minus my truck fees, because she eats a lot of gas.
Right.
But yeah,
That's a really good way that you do that too. That way, then it keeps it fair for everybody. And yeah, because that's my biggest thing is that every time I've ever worked for a boss is like I'm sitting here. I know I'm sitting here making your wallet fatter, but like at the cost of me just barely scraping by. Come on now. Like I'm
Exactly.
not willing to do that anymore.
Right.
So, speaking about giving back and being sure that everything is kind of equal across that way. One part about a gallon or truck is that you mentioned you're setting a third of your earnings aside to help people, either haircuts, food, community support. In a world where everyone's chasing money, Why build a business that's going to give it away?
Money is stupid, and it is just a big, mass, imaginary hallucination.
All right.
Honestly, I've never been a big fan of money. My father grew up saying you can't get blood from a turnip. And I recognize it's a necessary evil. For me, the reason to have money is to exist on this planet and to love people. And I've been working with Arkansas Community Advocates for approximately 4 years. It's
Okay.
been one of the hardest, most beautiful, enraging, passionate programs I've ever been outside of my children and my husband. And the amount of pain and suffering that exists because of manufacturing, it's intentional. It's cruelty intentionally placed upon the lowest. And no human deserves that.
Right.
No human deserves to fall asleep on the concrete. No human deserves to be hungry. No human deserves to see their illness as a character flaw.
Absolutely.
And so for me, one of my dreams is to start a mobile hair salon where I would get to offer free haircuts, where I can go to the different cosmetology schools and offer volunteer hours for these students to come and help me with that, where I can bring a small grill and fry up some burgers and hot dogs and feed people while they wait.
Right.
It's something I already work with Arkansas Community Advocates. We offer multiple hot meal programs. We offer food distributions. Saturday mornings, me and a group of wonderful people are out feeding breakfast, and I could set up my hair salon right there, wash people's hair, give them a sense of dignity, give them a sense of being seen, and let them know they're human.
That's amazing.
And that's my goal.
Absolutely.
Here's what's so cool about that. I am a survivor. I was an abused child. I had situations with my birth mother, but I grew up a father raising 3 and then 4 kids, homeless and single. So during those times, I had one person that would help, but people wouldn't help me. It was always my fault. I was this way. Nobody. Long story short, I am a survivor. I am a success story. All my kids went to college. I got my business. I'm into the wrestling game. I meet people. Here's the cool thing about what you just said. So what you don't know, Rich, is I reached out to our friend Turkey and put in the group, and I wanted to start a coalition of people that go around, cut hair, feed people, and do different services. I want to start a community network.
Nice. Nice.
So when I started my business came out of me I've always done for people. The guys I manage, I don't charge me anything. Some of the stuff I do for people, like I give money to homeless people, just different things. Well, my business started because I wanted to start a commission to a committee to help kids that got lost parents or were dealing with things through COVID. That's how I got it. That's one of the reasons I started it. So that you said that, it's so awesome. We need more minded like people to start this type of thing,
Right.
because we can get together and we can do that. We
Absolutely.
all offer different services.
I'm going to spit this out there, though. We don't need starters. We have so many groups that are already
Yeah.
starting. We need doers. We need people to show up and help. We need people who understand that, sure, it's only 2 hours of their time, but that 2 hours makes everything different. That's one of the struggles with Arkansas Community Advocates we have beautiful people who come and help us, but the commitment level is lacking because it's a volunteer thing, so it's not necessary because they're not getting paid. And I'm not saying that's everyone's mindset. I'm not casting
Right,
judgment.
right.
Life is busy and hard for people, but it's really hard to change it from, oh, this is something fun to do, to something that is necessary and needed, and make that a commitment.
Right.
Because even on the days you wake up going, I don't really want to fucking do this, someone is going to come along and you're going to be, thank God I was there for them today. Even if it's just for a hug, a handshake, a
Right.
fucking, I
Hey,
don't
how
know,
you doing?
staring at someone crazy together and rolling our eyes together, something.
Well, here's the
Right,
thing that has to happen, though. We have to, number one, have the awareness, and number two, have the inclusion. The reason I say awareness is because what you're saying now, this is the first time I've heard of the program. I know it's there, but we have to get more awareness out. That's one.
Right.
Number two, I will say this, and Rich knows I say this with all my heart and love. I've been in Arkansas from the Midwest. Since I've been down here, I dealt with groups and people that don't include me because of, number one, the way I look, and number two, y'all may get this mindset down from the Midwest, and I'm this rough type guy that I don't have the ability, the cognitive skills to. Bro, I've ran many businesses.
Right.
We sit down and talk about it all the time.
Absolutely.
All joking aside, I'm a walking thesaurus. The guys make fun of me sometimes about the way I talk. I use a lot of ebonics. But the thing is, even that.
Well, just Eiffel Tower me.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
You liked it, admit it.
So, but for the fact that these groups are here, we have got to start putting more.
Not the threesome I was talking about.
Shut up. We got to start putting more humanity into what we're doing, and if people take out their political background, they take out their upbringing, and you look at people as people, and let people come in and include them in these things because everybody has something to offer. And you're right. So we don't need starters. We need more people to be involved in what we have going on.
Right.
And curiosity. That's one of the hardest things. Speaking as I'm gonna get racial here, please excuse me. But speaking as a white woman, I recognize the privilege I have had being raised as a white woman in this society. Mm-hmm. Was I always cognizant of it? No. This past year has been eye-opening for me on the privileges I have had. And what that means is not that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. It means that I have not had the same obstacles. No one's looked at my skin color and thought I was less than because I'm white.
Right, right.
Now, do they look at my boobs and think I'm less than because I'm a woman? Sure, but that's a totally different story. And it's we got to be curious. We got to be not afraid to offend. To an extent. It's one thing for me to go, damn, Ontario, you're X, Y, and Z, that must be real, and really put some blame on it, versus coming at it from a point of, hey, Ontario, you are black. You have these differences. What does that mean for you? Not just as a man, which has a totally different, which men in general have a totally different oppression level than women do, but as a black man, will you share your experience of this with me, with what you're comfortable, so that I can learn to empathize to the best of my ability? Because then we can truly link arms better and fucking change things.
Absolutely. Amen.
And I think that does help the community and helps everybody else, because then guess what happens? If we're on that level, then we can get past that and we can go out here, we can help hunger, help homelessness, because we can see those problems now instead of the other ones. So I agree with that. It's good.
So, serious question. If someone hires a gal in her truck, what's the one rule they need to know about Caitlin before you show up?
I do not tolerate intolerance. If you are a person who does not like someone based on skin color, based on gender, based on sexual orientation, based on any form of non-inclusion and hatred, I do not want your business.
Okay.
Recognize how divisive that is, and I don't care, because I am proud to do my best to offer a as secure and safe area for the most hurt in our societies. I don't care if that makes me really unpopular in the South. I don't care if that makes people want to punch me in the nose, because I know who really cares and I know who I want to love on.
Right.
That's a great rule, though, because think about it. If you pull up at their house, then I want you there because of that. It's like, guess what? It's my business. I don't want to be
I
here.
can do whatever I want.
Yep, so I can leave. Yeah.
That's exactly it. I've gotten to watch a lot of videos. There's one that stands out particularly right now is this woman. She had hired a man to come do work, and I only mention her race because it's vital to the story. She was a black woman. This guy shows up with a Confederate flag on the back of the truck, and she goes down. She's like, no, you can leave. I don't want you here. And he's like, what? And she's like, your sticker. I don't want you here. You can leave.
Go on, yeah.
And I'm just like, that's what I want to be able to do. That's the power I want, not just in my own home, but in my business.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. Mia says, what a beautiful soul, bless you. And then she says, a safe place to land, absolutely. Then she said, Rich, volunteer your sponsorship, run a phone contact. Not sure exactly what that means there, but I'll find out more from her. I'm thinking she's talking about kind of linking up and, figuring out a way to promote, contacts for you and everything like that.
My
So
phone
for
number
sure.
is posted not only on my Facebook for a gal in her truck, but through Arkansas Community Advocates. It's 501-366-9828.
Awesome.
Text or call. I'm on the road a lot, so if it's a quick one, call me. If it's text and you can wait for me to respond, please text me. It's so much easier.
Absolutely. That's what I was just going to say. So we got your number. What's another good way for people to get in touch with you?
Facebook, Instagram, as well as my email, which is gal, and her, truck at
A lot of
Gmail.
periods.
Yeah, I can't stand it when the
all
words are all mushed together.
Right.
I hate that because it's
Right.
like, what are they trying to say? And so, yes, it's a little bit lengthy, which is probably why I haven't gotten any emails except spam, but that's an option as well.
Okay. All right.
See,
Awesome.
and that's kind of cool because Rich has a lot of periods too. So the fact that you had those periods.
You're horrible, man. You're horrible.
I'm back.
All right. Welcome back.
I'm bad. I'm really, really bad.
Well, as always, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're in need of services, there a wide range of selection. Be sure to hit up Caitlin with Gal in her truck. My computer just died, so I guess we're done with that. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, everybody, at 8 a.m. We will be back here. You got anything going on this weekend that you want to promote?
Rich, when am I not doing something?
Right.
Well, this week, we got a lot of things going on. This week is the Action Pack Sports event in Seven Hills. It's our show this week.
Okay.
Can't wait, the Spring Brawl. I'm super hyped up. We got Austin Lane on the card. Got K Toomer on the card. We're really doing it big this year.
Nice card, man.
Yeah, this Saturday. Also, I'll be doing bully rallies in schools this week, too, as well.
Awesome.
So, but I will be here Tuesday. We'll be here Friday. And we will be together on Wednesday for 2 ball guys.
Wait, so you're going to be here tomorrow, too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, bet. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Can I give one more shout out?
Yeah, absolutely. We were just going to, yeah.
So a gallon truck is.
All right, well enough. No, I'm kidding. I'm
right,
kidding.
done,
Joking.
done.
No. Please go on.
We will be closed until the 20th because we get to go with, oh darn, I forgot her last name. Her name is Rose. If you go
Okay.
on my Facebook page, you will be able to see what's happening. She was a council member in Jacksonville, and she is walking 1,000 miles to raise awareness about food insecurity and about the different policies going into place in regards to SNAP and how to fight against that. And I get to go caravan for her with it for a week.
Very cool.
I'm really excited. I'll be documenting our journey on this time. And
Awesome.
so please follow along, take a look at it.
For
see
sure.
What's going on there.
Stay in touch. We'd love to have you back
Yes.
and
I
talk
would love
about
to be
that
back.
some more. For sure. Let's see. This weekend, what do I got going on? Saturday is the 14th, right? So I will be out at Sticky's, being the MC for Dark from Day One and Death Metal Disco out there. So that's going to be a good time. So if y'all want to rock out with me Saturday night, come on out and hang out at Sticky's. It's going to be a hell of a time.
Rich is going to be at Sticky's, and I'm leaving the mic with that.
Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.